Chiefs Kingdom, happy Wednesday. I'm Hayley Lewis, and this is Chiefs News Daily. Today we hear from the King of the Kingdom, well, both of them, head coach Andy Reid and QB1 Patrick Mahomes taking the podium day 3 after OTAs, plus a new potential rule change and how that might affect the upcoming season. That and more coming up right now, but first make sure you like and subscribe right here on the KCSN YouTube channel, and we will dive into it. Well, day 3 of the Chiefs' organized team activities wrapping up this morning. For the first time this week, the local media was allowed to look inside practice. It's the first time the team's been able to run 11-on-11 drills since Super Bowl 58. Now, no live contact is allowed, but OTAs still serve as a way for vets to get their legs back underneath them and newbies to get their feet wet. A few housekeeping things to note off the top. Rashee Rice was spotted and in attendance working on the field. The media also got their first look at Carson Wentz in a Chiefs uniform, as well as Hollywood Brown. Brian Cook was also spotted working, the first time the media has seen this since his ankle injury last season against Green Bay. And rookie Xavier Worthy was on the field, but he did not participate because he tweaked his hamstring earlier this week. Coach Reid confirmed at the podium, but didn't seem too concerned over the injury. Now, defensive tackle Chris Jones and tight end Travis Kelce were not in attendance. Remember, these are voluntary workouts. Now today, quarterback Patrick Mahomes took the podium after practice to discuss a number of things alongside head coach Andy Reid. Here are a few key sound bites you need to know. Both Mahomes and Reid addressed kicker Harrison Butker's commencement speech at the Catholic private liberal arts school, Benedictine College.
I know Harrison. I've known him for 7 years, and I judge him by the character that he shows every single day, and that's a good person. That's someone who cares about the people around him, cares about his family, and wants to make a good impact in society. When you're in the locker room, there's a lot of people from a lot of different areas of life, and they have a lot of different views on everything, and we're not always going to agree, but and there's certain things that he said that I don't necessarily agree with, but I understand the person that he is, and he's trying to do whatever he can to lead people in the right direction, and that might not be the same values as I have, but at the same time, I'm going to judge him by the character that he shows every single day. That's a great person, and we'll continue to move along and try to help build each other up to make ourselves better every single day. But at the end of the day, we're going to come together as a team, and I think that'll help out as well as eliminating those distractions outside the building as well.
The guys are good with that. They understand. I mean, they understand how things work. I mean, everybody's got their own opinion. And that's what's so great about this country. You can share those things and you work through it. And that's what guys do.
The pair also spoke about the legal issues surrounding wide receiver Rashee Rice and how the team as a whole is handling the offseason distractions.
Yeah, listen, we don't want those things obviously to happen, but things do happen and you work through it. And my thing is, if it's important that you learn from it. And that you end it. So that's important.
Yeah, I think guys know. At the same time, I think when you get in the locker room, it's kind of that safe space where everybody can be themselves, and we can worry about football and each other's families and everything like that. And so it's always good to have people here, have people in Kansas City practicing, like you said, competing, and then it's just about being smart as we can when we're not in the building. And I think the guys understand we have to step up as a team and an organization in that way, but we have to go out there and prove that in order for other people to believe that as well.
Mahomes and Reid also had a lot to say about one of their newest additions, Hollywood Brown. Looks like the offensive weapon is fitting in just fine with his new team.
Yeah, no, he's another one, this smart kid, and he just kind of gets it. And Pat and there's so much talking going on, which I look at, and I think that's important. As long as the receivers are willing to listen and then share what they saw, and it's accurate, you normally can develop a pretty good relationship relatively quick as you go.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen it the entire offseason from working in Texas till here, and I remember the first day I told guys like Drew, and I was like, hey, like he's gonna try. He tracks him down the field well, and he can really go. And I think y'all saw it today. I mean, I'm giving him chances downfield. He's making the plays happen, and the more plays he makes, the more we'll continue to give him those chances. It's a good addition to our offense.
Another new addition, rookie Xavier Worthy, seems to be picking up the playbook just fine. Mahomes sharing how impressed he's been by his ability, and Reid couldn't agree more.
I think you can tell how intelligent he is. He's asking the right questions. I mean, before he had the hamstring thing, he was getting in, he was getting the work in. And sometimes it's tough for those guys coming off combine training, and they want to prove that what they can do from day one, and such little injuries like that happen. And we're going to be precautionary right now. He probably could get out there if we really wanted him to. But he's sitting there. You can see him. He's sitting right beside the guys, asking all the right questions. And whenever he does get back on the field, I'm excited to get to work with him.
What we saw was somebody that was smart, understood what was being thrown at him, and then somebody that can run pretty fast. And we just basically got through the introduction stuff to him. So he was only out there for a day and a half. So but he got a nice introduction to things.
Now, we all know the schedule for the Chiefs this season will come with its challenges. Another holiday game and playing on every single weekday outside of one. But it seems as if Reid and Mahomes feel confident. It doesn't matter the slate. They're going to find a way to win.
They don't ask me. It's the first time in my career that's happened. It's unique. So, and you know how we are. I mean, we don't really care. They could give us a Tuesday game if they want. We'll be okay there too. So we work through it, and we'll play anybody, anywhere, whatever they want to do, we're on board. So
I feel like our schedule has gotten crazier and crazier every single year, and so it's just about preparing for the week ahead of you. We know that we're going to have a lot of primetime games. We've built up the equity to be able to be in those games, and so now it's about how can we find a way to be better than we were last year at the end of the season, and so learn from our mistakes from last year, try to motivate ourselves to get ourselves healthier faster, and then go out there and win those games, because there's a lot of great football teams we play at the end there.
Do you have one circled at all?
I'm going to try to be better on Christmas, because last Christmas was not great.
And linebacker Nick Bolton and cornerback Trent McDuffie also spoke today. We're going to share more from those players on Friday. Below in the comments, let us know exactly what stood out to you from the pressers today. Well, there may be another possible rule change come this fall. In addition to the new kickoff rule and banning the hip drop tackle, NFL fans might see a change when it comes to first downs. The league plans to test out some new first down technology in the preseason, and if it works out, it could be implemented as soon as the regular season. According to Jonathan Jones of CBS Sports, the NFL will test an optical tracking system during the preseason that is intended to make for a more accurate measuring system that reduces the amount of human error. Basically, refs no longer have to estimate when spotting the football. Bleacher Report explains further, if it works and if it's approved by those around the league, the NFL could use it during the 2024 regular season as well. Jones did explain that although the game footballs do have microchips in them, this technology doesn't actually use those microchips and instead is based on optical tracking. It is a system that's already been used at MetLife Stadium, where the New York Jets and the New York Giants play, as well as Hard Rock Stadium, where the Miami Dolphins play. But it would need to be installed in stadiums around the league in time for the preseason testing. If there are any issues or the NFL isn't confident enough in the system, it could be pushed back to the 2025 campaign. Jones also noted that even while the system is being used, there will still be a chain gang present. However, they will be used as backups and as a reference point for coaches, players, and fans. This new technology could be a step in the right direction to alleviate human error, but it also takes out the human element of the chain gang, an NFL staple since the league's inception. Let us know in the comments below how you feel about this possible rule change. Today is a great day to reflect on just how far the Chiefs franchise has come. Not only have we witnessed 3 Super Bowl wins over the span of just 5 seasons, but a team that could very well be on their way to a league's first ever three-peat. On May 22nd of 1963, this day, 61 years ago, Chiefs founder Lamar Hunt agreed to move the franchise from Dallas to Kansas City. Now, Matt Derrick with Chiefs Digest points out on Twitter how times have shifted, saying how the economics have changed. All it took was $600,000 in season ticket sales and $1 of rent at Municipal Stadium and free office and practice facilities. All right, folks, that does it for another episode of Chiefs News Daily. Remember, join us on that LLC, our Loyal Listeners Club, a great place to chat and interact with other fans. Also, make sure you give us some love today. Like and subscribe right here on the KCSN YouTube channel. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. We'll see you back here tomorrow.